Mabuhay! Happy people! Good morning. It's Forever Plantaholic Farm. We're heading down to the farm again. Today we have a special project going on. Oh yeah. Our shed is a disaster. We'll show you when we get there. So we're gonna tackle the two sheds today, try and organize things and make some shelves and see if we can clean up a little. So that's the plan for today, and if we have time, we'll maybe tend to some more weeds and stuff. Oh, and I ran into a root or something with the tractor last time we were down there, and I think I bent the frame on the deck. So I need to see if I can figure out how to straighten that out, because right now the deck is sagging on one side. So I need to see if I can figure out how to straighten that out and get that fixed. So that's on the agenda for today. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We'll give you a shout when we get to the property. Laters. Alrighty folks, we made it down here to the farm. The wife's picking and eating blueberries already because there's a whole bunch on the bushes. And I'll show you what we're dealing with today. Take the lock out first. So this is our small shed. It houses our solar irrigation system and the water pump and everything, and is home to a lot of these little froggies all over the place. There's a nice big one. But it's also a huge mess. So today we plan to straighten the mess up, because that's just a disaster. We really can't get anything out of there. I mean, there's stuff just everywhere. So we're gonna clean that up and also check out all these nice blueberries. Yummy. There's lots of blueberries all over the place. So, and then in our big shed, is also kind of a disaster. So I got some wood on the side over here, and the old wooden dragon fruit trellises that we replaced with the PVC on T-pipe or T-post trellises. So I'm going to use all that wood, and I'm going to create some shelving in the back here to organize some stuff on and see what we can clean up. And then of course I got to try and I'm going to pull the tractor out and see if I can figure out why the deck is sagging on that. So that's the plan for today. But right now, let's go have some blueberries. Well, apparently the wife said I was too slow and she ate them all. But there's a lot more coming. So, lots of fruits are coming. I'll get some next time. I got a couple. Oh, there's one. Nom nom nom. Oh, a couple more. Lots of green ones. So they'll be ready to harvest soon. All right. Okay, so we've cleared out the big shed, except for the rototiller thing there. I think that can stay in its spot. It ain't gonna disturb us. But so we're gonna attempt to put a shelving unit across the back wall there in two tiers. One tall so the tractor will fit under it, and then one smaller tier like that, so we have two shelves there to stack stuff on. We don't have a lot of material. We have the old dragon fruit trellises, which I think the 2x2 attached together to make 4x4 posts will serve well as the uprights, 4 corners, and then beams across. So I got 3 long beams here, 1 long beam there that we brought with us from the house, which is just a couple inches over the length of the back of the shed, so I'll have to cut that one down. This one here is too short, so that will end up something. And then we have these hoops off the top of the trellises. I'll use those as the risers for the second shelf in the back. So first thing we got to do is rip the feet off of these posts, take these 2 hoops off the top of these and get them down to just the bare 4x4 posts, and we'll put those in the shed. So I'm gonna take those apart. All right, 4 posts are in. Now we're gonna use a piece of hose line to measure out the length of the back, because I forgot my tape measure, and then we'll get the cross pieces cut. So, still using my trusty Ryobi tools. I swear by them. Most people don't, but I love them. Here we go. Works every time. So we got all the beams cut for the lower and upper shelf. So let's go get them installed. We got the lower beams in place. We're going to screw all this together and measure the distance front to back, and then we're going to put the trellis hoop up here, probably this way, and then the second shelf will go across the top here, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to work on getting that done. All right, well, I'd say not too shabby for a bunch of old scrap pieces of wood and repurposed dragon fruit trellises. I kind of braced that corner over there because it was kind of a little bit wobbly, but that took care of that. So now I have some more of the trellis hoops and the trellis beams that we'll take apart, and I have 1 short piece of wood there and some other leftover cuts and stuff. So now we're going to make cross members that go front to back and space them out, I don't know, every 6 inches or so to make place to set stuff on. So that's next. All right, so we got the shelves assembled. We were able to put the sprayer on top. It's lightweight and just takes up a lot of floor space, so now I'll be able to park the tractor a lot easier. And I got the beams going across the bottom there, so we'll take all the buckets and containers and whatnot out of the small shed and put them in here. And then I'll still work on trying to make some shelving space on the top part for other stuff. Also going to try and figure out a way to hang some of these garden tools like the shovels and whatnot. So I used a couple pieces of broken 2x4 to push back the shelving unit and brace it, stuff it between that and this frame piece here, so it kind of keeps everything stabilized. So, yep, that's what we did. Now I'll be able to park the tractor in here, nice and easy, got plenty of space, and organize all the small stuff out of the other shed on the shelves here. So I'll get to it. Okay, so folks, what we got is in the wind throughout the week, our pomegranate tree has kind of developed a little lean. So we're going to smash this T-post into the ground next to it. Probably, yeah, 1 should be enough. And then we're going to stand it up and tie it to the T-post. So let's get to it, because we got some nice little pomegranates forming down on here. Looking really nice. We're gonna have some fruits. Got some flowers and fruits coming. get to it. That should be enough, and we'll get a piece of string and we'll tie her up. Just like that. Alright, that's how we do it, folks. Alrighty folks, so we have organized the shed. As you can see, I've got the buckets and everything nicely placed on the shelves, along with some other things. We got plenty of space down here to park the tractor now, and it's all nice and organized. Know where everything's at now. Cooler shed, and it is nicely cleaned out and organized. So there's a few things left in here that'll stay here, and then the wet chemicals, the batteries of course for the system, and the system is all here. So now this is pretty much dedicated to the solar, and we don't really have to come in here much. Alright folks, we got some black skies rolling in. Looks like it's about to storm here, so we closed up the shed, put the tractor away. We'll save the alignment for next time. It started raining a bit ago. It looks all sunny and clear, but the wind is pushing in pretty quick. We got some black skies coming from down there this way. And it's late. We hadn't brought any food today. We didn't plan on staying here so long, so we need to go get something to eat. But we'll continue on the deck leveling next time. But this is Forever Plantaholic Farm, over and out. Deuces. So 2 minutes after I closed out that video, we're driving out. We're at the end of the driveway, and it's starting to pour down rain already. Deuces.